Richie, I guess, actually wanted me to just to come in and audition and be one of the many auditions that come in, the many actors that come in and try out. So we did that, and somewhere along the way, he says, how would you like to take this wacko character that we just shot here on this couch, in a matter of 20 minutes, and he says that's it, it's pretty funny, the character's pretty cool, how would you like to be in the movie a little bit? And so I think we shot a scene where I was holding the mic or something, and I don't know, one scene turned into two scenes, and next thing you know, Richie says, you know what, I think your character is going to be, the boom guy. He's going to be, the running character through the whole movie, and that pretty much blew me away. When he asked me if I'd come back for another couple of weekends and start shooting whenever we had time, and it turned out to be pretty cool, I don't know. So we came up with a name. I decided to use the name Seth. My name is Seth Marino, but my friends call me the Golden Terror. Where Marino came from, I don't know. I don't know if I was thinking of, Dan Marino, the quarterback, or I knew somebody. I had a friend of mine whose last name was Marini. So I don't know. It just seemed like we just went with some kind of Italian weird. I don't even know. To be honest, I don't know. It just came up on the spot, and Richie wanted me to wear this yellow shirt, man, that I start out wearing in the audition scene, and so I put it on. I wasn't really feeling the shirt, to be honest with you, man. I wasn't sure if this is what I wanted to be seen in this original, this my first movie, and but he insisted on it. So I put it on, and at some point, Richie says, the shirt's, it's not yellow, it's golden, it's you're Seth, you're the Golden Terror, you're the man, I don't even, I guess that's just the way it came out, and somehow the Golden Terror stuck, and it really stuck, like, to the wall. It stuck, man, and that's how it we took it and ran, So, this is really, I guess by now I've been in, let's see, Vengeance, Reconciled. So this is really my third independent movie. The way that's the way I describe it to people. This is, so it's getting to be a little bit easier to take direction and to take something that Richie says, and this is what I need to convey, this is what I want you to do. Sometimes we'll run through it, maybe just briefly, we'll talk about it, me and Greg and Garrow we'll talk about it with Richie, what he wants to come across, what are the key words, is another way that Richie works. This is I need this to be said, I need this to be conveyed, this is where we're going with it, and we may talk about it, but for the most part, then he'll just say, okay, do you have it? Are you ready? And we'll just go with it, and then as an actor, you really realize how, maybe as a goof, we started out in the beginning with Seth, this weirdo character, you get a character sort of idea, and you just sort of blow it all out in the first, you think you're doing one little scene, and you blow it all out and you give it everything you got, and then Richie comes back and says, hey, how would you like to have this character run through the whole movie, and so now you're like, okay, great, now what do I do with it, so that was a real good experience as an actor, because you have to really put yourself in this character and work it throughout an hour and a half movie, and so that was another really, really good learning experience. Again, it was good to really work with some solid people, some solid characters. It was good to see the script in the movie evolve, and that was it's been really cool. I'm looking forward to whatever we do next, man. I don't know. It's hard to say. Some of those, there was one in particular where we had to do it 3 and I think 4 times just to get it, because we were cracking each other up, man. We would get into a scene and it was great. It's great to work with people like and I'm sitting here, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm looking for Greg over on this side and I'm looking for Garrow over here, because I'm just like, when you're sitting here and you're into it, it's just like we work so well. We were talking about it, we work so well with each other. A couple of scenes we had to do over because we were cracking each other up. We'd be in the middle of a kill, and Greg would just say something stupid about, blood to your cock or something about, just whatever he would. I don't know. I can't even go where Greg's mind is, okay, because it's out there, and he's unbelievable. So it was great to really. Actually, I guess the best thing is to say is that it was great to really go through the whole entire movie like that. Yeah, I think Richie really put together just a really good group of people. He knew Garrow and Greg from shooting on Vengeance. And some of the stuff that the clips that I've seen of Greg doing on Vengeance, it's hard to believe it's the same guy, Garrow is just unbelievable. He's the perfect straight man. This guy can keep a face, just like a straight face, and let us just go off the wall, and yet he's so smart, and he's so funny, and he's so droll. He just deadpans everything, but everything he says is a joke. He's the guy that can tell you the funniest joke in the world and not break a smile, and he'll have the room in stitches, man. And I have to say, which again we're gonna have to, I hope we can get on the DVD commentary. After working with somebody like Garrow for a matter of 2 weeks, we were all talking like his character, man. We were all doing our own version of the David B. Lincoln speech. That whole character persona. You couldn't tell a joke for those couple of weeks and not talk like David P. Lincoln. It was just unbelievable how everybody adopted that character that he came up with.